Yes, thank you, Devin, because as we mentioned, as you can see on his 7-day, voting season is coming up April 2nd, and Rhinelander School District has a referendum for voters to be aware of before they head to the ballot box.
Yes, and here to break down the details from the Rhinelander School District, we are now joined by Eric Burke, Shane Dornfeld, and Kyle Raleigh. Thanks for joining us this morning, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for
A
having us.
lot of exciting stuff happening for these voters heading up to the April 2nd elections.
Yes.
Yeah, so what should people maybe know before, heading in to go vote on this?
Yeah. So the district has had several meetings. We've been out in the community groups, letting people know about what we're trying to do. This has been a 3-year process. We've been working with our teachers. We've toured other school districts in the state. But our focus here is to improve our tech ed areas at our high school and middle school. We have great interest from our students. We have great interest from our community, our employers. And so we want to upgrade things. They haven't been upgraded for a long time, some of it 1958, so it's time.
That's even older than my dad.
It's even older than me.
Yeah, since older than my dad. Yes.
Well, yeah, but that's absolutely fantastic, really investing in the tech ed programs, especially because, maybe 4-year school isn't for everybody. There's a lot of different paths for people. There's the military 4 years, there's staying local, and there's tech ed now, and investing in that is, a really great thing to do. So what exactly is going to be on this referendum? What are people approving or choosing not to approve?
Sure. So we have the high school. Shane can talk about the high school, and Kyle can talk about the middle school.
Yeah, at the high school, the main focus is the tech ed wing, looking at, like Mr. Burke said, looking at revamping and updating some of the areas that are older in the building in that area from 1958 and some of the machinery in there as well as making a couple additions, putting a new autos lab in with nice big doors and everything that'll be updated from what we currently have, and then having an addition of our residential construction lab because we currently partner with Habitat for Humanity and build a house every year with them in cooperation, so that will help that aspect out.
And for the middle school, it's getting a new tech ed lab area, but then with that addition, we're able to renovate some rooms to provide what we call clean labs or clean spaces. So if you think traditional tech ed, you're thinking probably the planers, the joiners, the band saws, all that, the wood and the metals. But a lot of things have come a long way with 3D printing as well as, shirt designs, things like that. So it allows us to provide an area, we call it more of a clean lab space, where at the middle school we can start to get them excited for that, which actually feeds up into Shane's program with the Fab Lab, which the high school started a couple years ago.
And it's very helpful, not just for the students now to have this kind of tech ed experience, but it can be helpful to the Northwoods in the future, getting them prepared to maybe fill in on some jobs that are vacant right now.
Right. Our employers have been a big part of this all the way through the last couple of years. Inspire, as we're connecting our kids to possible careers. Trades are a big part of it, and we know up here we need more people that are going to be in the trades, and we're loving that more people want to stay here in Rhinelander, in the region, in the community. So we want to make sure that they're ready. The middle school is getting kids excited about whatever it is, and trades is one piece of that. And whether it's boys or girls, and then they go up to high school, they have so many great opportunities. We hired a teacher last year because of the interest in tech ed, and we just want to make sure we update and upgrade our facilities.
No, that is absolutely fantastic. Investing, from a taxpayer perspective, they're investing in their kids, their neighbor kids, but they're also investing in their own businesses and looking out for, their neighbors and, kind of improving the community as a whole when they do something like this. So, something certainly to make the kids, competitive in the market, getting the cutting edge technology and, putting them on a level playing field and setting them up for their futures, right around here as well.
Right. We want to meet needs, but we also want to do something that's unique and special. It's also at a great time. A referendum from 2010 is coming off the books, so this would replace it. It would be relatively, we think, a low cost to our taxpayers, which would be about 29 cents per $1,000 on property property value. So overall, we think it's a great value for our not only our students, our taxpayers, and our community.
If people want to maybe learn more or go a little more in depth about this referendum, is there any place they can go or someone they can like reach out to get more information?
Yep. So we have on our website all the information you can find. If you just go to School District of Rhinelander website, there's a button right for the April 2nd referendum.
Well, fantastic. Well, thanks for coming on, talking us through this, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. And hopefully we help some folks back out there in the Northwoods, learn a little bit more about what's going on here with the Rhinelander School District.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes,
April 2nd, vote.
Yes, I believe the doors, we had Austin's Art on yesterday. They open 7 a.m. at the Hodag Dome, and they will close at 8 p.m. And as long as you're in line, you can get your vote in for all of this. So don't forget to get out and vote. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, and coming up, we have